back. This is Scotty Streams coming at you live for a late lunch break streaming session. Currently, I am very sick, very ill, if you can hear me. But yeah, it's been a rough week, to be honest, with fighting this cold, flu, whatever it is. So I had to take some time off of streaming and try to get as much work done as I could, and I was just sleeping a lot, just trying to recover and stuff. But yeah, good to be back, and another episode of Graveyard Keeper. Continue on the spooky season. This weekend, starting tonight, I'll have some YouTube videos launched out of the playthrough, and then I think I'm going to post a poll on YouTube as well to see what viewers would like to see overall, you know. So that's kind of the game plan, and we're going to go through with that, and yeah, go from there. But yeah, I'm just checking overall. Yep, switch is good, mic is good. Everything else seems fine. Trying to listen into my stream too, make sure that's good. But yeah. But yeah, that's about it really. Looking forward to just having the playthrough and going from there. Overall, I did adjust the sound quality, so hopefully that's working well. Kind of going from there, and we're gonna see what happens, how it sounds, how it looks, everything else. But yeah. Anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead. I'm trying to recall what we were doing last time. Okay, we got loads of seeds and stuff like that, so that's good. Is that berry juice? Yes, it is. All right, cool. Keep that there for now. What are we loaded up here with? Alright, nothing that I can really add. We can put the honey over here, because I know we're going to have to take that to the basement of the church. Get working on that eventually. Oh, we do need another zombie guy. Wait, hold on, let's craft this. Bottle of fermented juice. Anything else I can put in here? Nope. Anyways, so we need to craft another zombie, but I need to figure out how to make a life potion, so that way that zombie can carry the wood back for us. But I might honestly just grab him. So let's put some of this back. Yeah, we'll put that back. We'll grab him. No, we want to take you. There we go. Alright, crops are nearly ready. Just to confirm, these are grape seeds. Cool. So we're going to take him, we're going to check on our grapes over here. But we're basically going to use him as the pack mule to bring a bunch of wood back to our base. So we'll go to the refugee camp in a second. Let's drop these off. Okay, that's all good. Do we have enough compost? Yeah, 33, that's fine. Okay. Refugee camp. And then, yeah, sorry, I just sound super congested, so probably not the best audio quality, but we'll see. And then, yeah, I changed because I have a lot better Wi-Fi going on. I did change a few things. Okay, let's put him there. Perfect. But, yeah, I changed my bit rate and the audio rate as well, so I'm hoping that does wonders for us. Just because I know some YouTube videos, a lot of times it comes out blurry and stuff, so I kind of want to see how that is. And it looks like it's performing fine, so that's good. Okay, we'll just grab some more honey here. Oh, what I could do is also start chopping some of these trees down, and then have our little zombie helper bring them to our home and garden. So okay, just slowly drifting, that's fine. Perfect. Alright, our zombies coming back up slowly but surely. Okay. Oh, That was a different guy. Alright. Alright, that should be fine. Let's go to Sweet Home. Let's check our NPCs real quick. What do they got? Okay, so we need acid, we need all that stuff. We need to make nice, necromancy, thing, demonstrate you're worthy. Maybe that's a poem. Oh, cookbook. Put beer on the pallets in the tavern. Okay, so that means we also need to make hops, or grow hops. And then we need to get to Holric next time to talk about his stuff. Alright, so there's loads we can do. Probably unlock some stuff in a bit too. And then how do I make a cookbook? Is that in here? No. It's probably on the writer station in the basement church. And then what can we do to make beer? That's what I want to know. Oh, we do have enough of those, but I think we'll wait. Technology is probably in here to make beer. Brewing, a brewing stand, and then a mug of beer, I guess. So we'll make the brewing stand down here. Okay, so we need 24, and then we have enough of that. That's good. Okay, let's empty our pockets in a second. So we need a lot of stone, which we could probably get from the quarry. Let's see. Drop the sticks off. Drop those off. Okay, well, let's drop this off as well. Yeah, I don't have any stone, so yeah, I'll probably want to go to the quarry next. Let's harvest some of this up real quick. Do some more. Ooh, not enough. That's not good. Still enough onion seeds, surprisingly, from the dungeons. Alright, so that's good. Let's drop off the rest here. Okay, loads of that stuff. Okay, we'll drop off those. Anything that I don't need? Oh yeah, we can move the sticks out of the way. Add that to the pile, and add that. We'll keep those carrots, because we'll just drop it off anyways, so I'll do this for now. Might as well get the rocks over here. Oh man. There we go. Alright, so we're at a total of what, 7? So we need 5 more. Those to the pile, and then we can do 2 more. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's go to the quarry. Now in the quarry, I think we need those wedges. So we can't really get from there, but we can look around and hope we find a stone pile somewhere, which I think we will. Or I guess not. Grab some berries for the berry juice at least. Don't want to make it a total waste. Are there seriously no rocks over here? Wow. That's unfortunate, to say the least. Is this all forest? That's kind of unbelievable. Oh wait, no, there is somewhere I could use a pickaxe down here, actually. So it looks like we should just spawn to the refugee camp. Yeah, right here. Oh, Jesus. So many. Alright, we at 12 yet? Alright, we're at 12. We might need 14 though. Jeez, just let me harvest this, please. Thanks. Okay, good. Glad you despawned. Alright, let's just go to Sweet Home. Sweet Home, we're gonna have our guy rest up. And then from there, we can build the brew house, see what it needs. I'm hoping we don't need to have hops, but that might be the only thing that we can do. So I'm not too sure. Alright, good, that's done. We can move those over, sell those hopefully at the end. Alright, here we go with... never mind, I guess. Anyways, let's just put some stuff away. And then we'll have to go back to the refugee camp and down. Any stone in here? No. We'll put the wheat inside of here, actually. So, wheat there. Oh, we got more honey, don't we? Yeah. All that honey, and then we'll put that in there. Sure, move those to the side. Oh, no, get up. What are we doing? Just trying to grab the cabin. Or the chest. Yep. We could put that away, those away. Cool. So we need 24. Hey, Stormglider, good to see you. How's it going? I met the other day on the stream this like really cool guy who also makes video games, Voltalic Fist, and they really appreciate pixel art too. So it was really cool to catch up, and I was telling them about Astroneer, and then I checked out their channel, and I think they're based in South America. Or Latin America, maybe, but it was cool because they were like streaming in Spanish and English, and I was like, oh dang, that'd be so cool to do both languages, because I've tried to do streaming in German, but it just doesn't really catch on. And then I think that's also too like the time frame, like they're always 7 or 8 hours ahead, so kind of unfortunate. Anyways, so that's that. Let's drop these off, and then we have enough for one more pail, so we'll make a pail of that. And then I'm holding off on the grapes because we need that thing, but I don't know. Yeah, right on. I've been busy too, so I get that. And yeah, this is like my first stream in a few days. I'm sure you can hear in the voice, but yeah, like I've been fighting this horrendous like cold flu for like all week, so yeah, just kind of been rough, but trying to get back on it. And then yeah, we have like 2 zombie workers coming back and forth. Some are working on bringing materials from the caves and the mining shaft, and then the other one is bringing lumber trees over, so kind of starting up a bit of like automation overall, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, definitely meet him in chat sometime. But yeah, and then speaking of automation for Astroneer, I keep having stuff pop up in my feed on like YouTube and other places of games just like it, and I'm like, oh geez, there's so many out there, and now I want to try them all, but most of them are kind of Steam based. So I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta really build my PC. Yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. I think I'm like on day 3 or 4 being sick, so it's been kind of rough, but I'm hoping that it'll pass eventually. All right, yeah, love to see it. Look at, we got loads of wood now, so that'll be great, and then we can hopefully sell in bulk to the one guy, and then we'll be able to make a lot of money. Like, he buys all the wood products, so that would be really clutch. And then we're gonna check out, I think the last time you saw it was just restarting the playthrough, but we've progressed a lot in terms of story and technologies, so here we are now. We'll be filling these out eventually. I'm trying to think, is engineering the one I want? I think engineering would be pretty cool with 100 next, or the skilled swords. But yeah, kind of like other, I keep getting this similar recommendation for Xbox. Oh, 95% off, that's a pretty good deal. I'd take it if you can. That's a great deal. In this economy especially, oh yeah. But yeah, I think there's other like Astroneer like games where you have like technologies you need to unlock and stuff, so this is kind of the similar aspect that I've been working on. I think the next one I probably want to go into is Engineer. That one looks really fun. Oh, water pump. Okay, that looks cool actually. Alright, anyways, so let's go down here, and then we now need to build our brewing stand. That one's too large. Okay, it doesn't rotate, but if we put it here, it's also a bit too large. Maybe I'll just put it there for now. Alright, let's build it, and then let's see what it takes to make the beer. I'm hoping it's just this and not hops. Oh no, it is hops, alright. So I'll need to put fuel in there, and water, and hops. But hops, I don't even know how to get the recipe for that yet. So that'll be interesting. Character, okay, we got loads of junk on us, but really what we need is these. Because we'll have to go back to the tavern, and then carrots to the donkey. We'll bring this to the basement, that to the basement, same with the bat wings. And then I think we'll just take 4 of those for experimentation. That's an energy potion, not too interested in that. Alright, we'll have our guy sleep. And while he sleeps, I'll check the chat more. Yeah, definitely kind of funny, but dude, if you have a game that's 95% off, it can mean one of two things. One, they haven't had a lot of sales in a bit, and you can get a decent game for a steal, or it's just a really bad game and it's not worth it. Which low-key, that's how that one game I was playing with, like crafting and survival was. It was just like, I get it, but also it was just a game that wasn't really enjoyable. Like, the survival aspect was a bit too hard. Like, the enemies were just too OP. Alright, so that's filled out there. What else do we want? Anything that we want to put in here? Nope. Alright. Cool. Dang, we still have loads more wood, so we might as well craft some more of these over here. So yeah, I somehow down there in the oh, we have 4. We gotta get these going, but I somehow need to find out how to make life elixir, so that's gonna be hard to do in order to convert a fresh one into a zombie. So yeah, we're just gonna get the core 3 and then go from there. And then yeah, let me know, Stormglider. I changed, because I just noticed the YouTube videos were coming out a bit blurry. I changed the bitrate as well as the audio bitrate and some other frames per second. So let me know, is it looking clear? Is it coming out clear? What's kind of going on with that? Let me know what you think or see. Alright, get these guys going. Don't even think I have the energy for it, but I guess I do. Alright, move those over. We'll teleport back just to get some sleep. And then we should probably check on the astrologer for another quest. And yeah, Stormglider, as I've said on other episodes and some other people have seen, we're kind of at a catch-22. So we need something and to gain friendship points by giving them stuff from this underground guy named Snake. But then, in order to reach that level, we need to give him something from the astrologer. However, with the astrologer, we need to get something from Snake to give to him, so that way we can get the stuff that we need for Snake. So it's kind of like a catch-22, and we're a bit stuck currently in the game. We can't really do anything else besides that. So I kind of have to see how to go from there, you know? But it's going to be interesting. Okay, just the essentials again. Okay, we got another fresh one, but no life elixir to make that into a productive zombie, which is kind of unfortunate. And I think the highest rate we can get is maybe 15, or 15, which we already got, and then the other one would maybe be 20%, so we're gonna have to see. We need a really good one to get that high, so we'll see. Oh no, don't want to kick the zombie over that way. Here we go. This one's not a zombie yet, actually, so. Alright, that one's good. Okay, that one's good. We'll put the salt in here. Just got loads of it, and then 22 total. So might as well build some more while we wait. I was going to say, we probably wasted a trip to the astrologer. That might be worth it. Just to see if he has anything. Even though I really wanted to go work in the basement. Let's see. We'll just want to put 4 in there. Perfect, because we have an odd number. Bat wings should be over here. Okay, now we're up to 17. Can't build anything yet, but I think we'll want to distill something. Okay, clean paper, but how do we just make regular paper, right? Is this it? sheets to go. Okay, that just gives us red. Alright, let's just, we'll go to the lighthouse. Try to catch our astrologer. Oh no, he's not there. Alright, well if we traded this guy, he's got nothing for us currently. But we can get some apples, so that's a plus. Good. What? I thought we used to be able to get apples from this one. Weird. Oh, we can get it from that one. That's cool. How about this one? Yes. Good. One more. Ooh, two more would be nice. Nice. Cool. And then we can't harvest any of these crops, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's go back to Sweet Home. And, oh, I forgot to grab the worship thing. That's unfortunate. So yeah, anyways, we gotta do the worship thing and then talk to the tavern guy too. So a few items on this list today. So anything in here, we'll move those over. We gotta make more ceramic parts. Let's go ahead and move the apples over. And then, oh, we can also move over the paper that we got. Oh, we have loads actually. Okay, we'll go to work on this, but we'll save these because Stormglider, I don't know if you've seen the other episodes, but in this kind of like game economy, anytime you sell to an NPC and you return to them, their value drops. I think that might be the same in like Skyrim and Fallout with like Bethesda. There is hacks to like help with that, but I haven't found a hack yet to fix that up, so a bit unfortunate if you ask me. And then yeah, we're making all this glass to just get us more resource points. I don't know what we're gonna do with the glass at the end, but we're gonna do something, I guess. Alright. Wow, and the crops are done too. This has been a busy episode. Wow. We are going to run out of energy quick. Alright, let's consume some of those for now. Ooh, perfect 4. Alright, what can we drop off? We're going to drop off that, drop off that, drop off that, and the seeds. Cool. Circle back around. Let's grab some berries, actually. We kind of want to keep the berries for the berry juice. Alright, so there's two things I want to hit on this. Well, we'll grab this just because we can. Okay, put those in there, alright. So the 10 stack's good, leaving us with 5. Let's put this 30 stack in there, perfect. So that way we can build more later. Let's go down to the church, and then let's get our money before night falls. This thing, perfect. Okay, back up. I think we're kind of cutting it close. Alright, and there we go. Alrighty. Alrighty. So another 7 faith, that's good for... Okay, some 28 stacks. The 7 faith, that's just good for research down in that basement cellar. And then this extra currency always helps us out, so that's good. So that's going to bump us up to 8. And then, so again, it's a slow burn, so it's very hard to get currency in this game, but either way, we are doing our best to do so. Alright, so we'll put that back, we'll put that in there, and then what else do we got going on? I think if we hover over some stuff, it tells us when it's study what it can turn into. But so far, I'm not too sure. Yeah, there's all of our rope that we've been making for blue points. Oh, man. So we need to build a lot of stuff, too. So I think one day I'm just going to come down with a bunch of building supplies and then go from there. So we don't need a study table. We don't need a hand mixer. But we need these workbenches. Distillation cube, we're gonna need those. Alright. So what I'm thinking is let's consume some stuff, get some energy back, and then we're gonna craft hardcover book would be interesting. Fertilizer boost would be good, but what do I need? A growth enhancer. Okay, we got lots of stuff to work on. Alright, let's see. Rope. Yep, we got 120, so we're gonna be here for a while. At least they go quick, so. So, Stormglider, tell me about rain, or Risk of Rain 2. Tell me about that one. What do you gotta do for that exactly? Because I'm always looking for new game recommendations. And then yeah, I've already gotten some parts. I'll get more for building my PC. But yeah, if you got any recommendations or stuff like that that I could play on Steam, let me know. Because I'm hoping before the new year I'll have it built and I'll start gaming on that. So we'll have to see. Okay, that furnace is finished, which is good. Now we can make a bunch of building components too, so I'm gonna take this. Probably need some more complex parts. We have these. Let's see, what else do we got going on here? Let's put those back in there. Grab one of you, grab one of you. We got a 10 stack. Okay, we're gonna need water for that. Steel parts we can make from bulls. I think I might want to do that. Let's make 2 of those. Wooden beam. Might help to have 2 of those. Oh, we need to make stone, so let's go over here. Yeah, piece of stone. Stone repair kit, not really interested in. What was that one? Iron ore, yeah, we don't cut that either. Yeah, we're all set at point 2. If we need more iron parts, we're gonna have to get that elsewhere. So, okay, no energy. We're gonna have to just go to sleep. But yeah, so basically, any iron that we need from now on, we're gonna have to go to the dungeons and get that as like loot drops from enemies and stuff. So yeah, yeah. Besides me, yeah. So enjoyed the nice long holiday weekend. Been like healing all week from whatever this cold flu is, and yeah, works fine, works good. And then back on streaming again, so that's been fun. think we have enough nails. Yeah, we got 10. Maybe we'll do another extra one. So we'll do another nail. Okay, and then let's make 2 of these. Okay, let's look. Look at that, our 2 little frozen zombie guys. How fun. Alright, so we got 7 and 15. I think I'm gonna do 1 more of these into 1 more of these, and this should be enough. And then now we're gonna need our, so we have those. We have more iron parts, and then we could take a 10 I don't want 150. Or actually the faster thing is to do this. Grab all those, and then say we're only gonna put back that many. So yeah, 13, an eerie number, but we'll take it. And then I think that's all we need to start building a lot of stuff. Here's this 18 stack. Okay, we'll have to grab water next time. Yeah, definitely way better that I'm closer to the end of being sick. It was quite horrendous. Like, took every ounce of energy just to work this week and pay attention on calls and when coding, so I was like just slowly dying on the inside. Alright, so we have right now, we have a desk. I believe that's our workbench. We're gonna drain our energy, but that's fine, I guess. Do I have anything to eat? No. Okay, we're maxed out on a rope over there. We can add to this pile. Oh, I do have flowers to eat. Never mind. Look at that. Cool. Alright, there's rope in there. Okay, out of energy again. What else? Okay, so this right here is a study table. This is an alchemy workbench. Can't upgrade it. And then this is a hand mixer. And then the jelly decomposes into those things, but not exactly what we need or want. Okay, so alchemy workbench 2 could be good, but we need those. Alchemy mill is there. Distillation cube, that might be good. Church workbench we already have. So I think what we'll start with, hand mixer, we already got that. So we'll need a level 2, and we'll need polished stone for the alchemy mill. So let's do a distillation cube. Oh, there's a 3 stack over here. We might just do that. Oh, never mind. We'll shove you over here then. Oh, we can't even do that. Can't rotate them. That's unfortunate. Okay, we'll just put that there. Alright, so we'll have to come back with polished brick of stone and then the jointing. So we'll do that. Oh, we can't even work on that, never mind. So let's go to Sweet Home. Sweet Home, we'll have our guy rest up. And then see what we can do with the jointing and other items. But yeah, Storm Glider, I'll be free pretty much like all weekend and morning, afternoon, so I figured I would, obviously besides other personal projects, just stream a lot, so you'll probably catch me doing a lot of episodes. And then I'll read your chat message in a second. Let me see how to make this jointing. No clue how that's going to work. Okay, what do we got going on? Okay, different chisels I don't really need. I already have armor. It's not going to be a pottery wheel, is it? I gotta see too if I even like... Okay, I gotta unlock polished piece of stone, I think. So let's go to technologies, and then it should be over here. Building, okay, where is it? Yep, polished piece of brickstone. Where's jointing? Oh, here it is. Carpenter's workbench level 2. Alright, so I should have that. Let's just do this one. Stonecutter 2. Okay, let's do that. Now this one I want to upgrade if I can. Oh, there we go. And I already have a chisel, so that's good. I don't know how many I needed though. I'm kind of forgetting. Okay, that's good as the storm clears. No, oh, that's a circular saw. I need to upgrade this to level 2. Okay, so I need more of these then, which, please tell me I have enough. If not, we have to go, okay. I was gonna say, if not, we're gonna have to go all the way to the dungeon to get scraps, or buy from the guy, but we want to save our money, so let's upgrade. Okay, we have to go around. Alright, joining. Okay, we don't want an iron chisel. Steel armor, we definitely want. But we'll get there eventually. Okay, steel joining. Let's do it. And we're already out of energy. That's just great. Might as well just teleport to Sweet Home and rest up. But, Risk for Rain 2, it's a third-person shooter style where you fight aliens in levels. I'm sure it's more than that, but I don't know. Suppose similar to Astroneer. Oh, yeah, it seems pretty interesting. But yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe take a break too over the weekend and do like a day dedicated towards Astroneer. I think that's needed. And then besides that, I'm not too sure what else I'll be streaming. Water into actual water. The 60 stack in there, perfect. Anything else? I could grab this real quick. Grab those 4 in case I need more energy. Good. All right. All right, 3 out of 4. Okay, we're gonna have to get working on those. But yeah, it definitely seems like an interesting game. Hopefully, there's more to it. And then is it like pixel art, or is it kind of like animated and in the style of Astroneer? Okay, let's see. Oh, anyways, we need 6 of those. Jeez. All right, we'll start with the alchemy mill. All right, we'll do that over here. All right, hopefully one of these can get us to the life elixir that we need. Distillation cube. What can we do? Ooh. I think this will make a life elixir if I'm not mistaken. And then let's see what this one will do. Alchemy mill. What can we mill right now? Okay, let's see what intestines will lead to. I think that's probably just life powder. Oh, let's work it then. Alright, yeah, life powder. Alright, that works. This would probably be the same. White powder. Alright, that's fine. Okay, cool. Alright. That's decent, I guess. Let's put that in there, that in there. Burn through our energy, just trying to finish this. Alright, cool. Then we got loads of candles that we can make. Well, not really. We need more wax. And this is the church workbench. Okay, let's see. What else can we drop off in here? We could drop this off. And then, let's see. What do we need again? Okay, so we need 6 of those. Got the cube. I think we built everything that we could, that we really needed. But yeah, alchemy workbench level 2 is what we want. So we need 6 joinings. Jeez. And it was all that energy just to make one. Alright, so let's just have our guy go to sleep. Sweet home. Well, actually, no. We're gonna have him work on some of these. So we'll have him make some more glass. Oh geez, I'm all out of fuel. I also need him, I need fuel for something else that I just made, but I'm forgetting. Alright, well, have him sleep and I'll check the chat during. Honestly, it looks more like War Robots mixed with Astroneers. Simple looking. Okay, right on. Right on. That's fair. Alrighty. See, so we got that done. Yeah, glass being made, and then we need to make these joinings. So we need complex parts, which it's gonna be impossible to do right now. Yeah, okay, so we need to go to the dungeon. So what I'm thinking is we dump everything we can down into here. Well, we can pick up some more actually, so we'll pick up that. Okay, so now we're full. Oh, we could put these over here too. And we'll pick up brain. Alright. Fast-paced battles. Yeah, I'm not one for... I do enjoy more chill games. Just because, like, first-person shooters and stuff like that, it's just... I'm looking for a game where I can relax to a lot of times. So it's really hard for me to do those other ones, you know? So trying to do first-person shooters are always like, ah, oh, okay, here we go, you know? Because it is a lot of stress, to say the least. Alright, cool. Alright, I think this is all we need. Now let's go ahead and do that dungeon over here. And then I'll show again, with the snake guy, we can't really do anything. Because we're kind of stuck. So yeah, so we need the necromance, and we have to get that from the Astroneer. We also need more points. So this is what we can do to get the restoration tools. The tools is what we need to give to the astrologer. So we're at a catch-22 right now. But all we are gonna do right now is go into this dungeon, get a bunch of metal scrap. The scrap we can then turn to iron, which can get us to the jointing. So we're gonna do that. Yep, here comes the battle music, so get ready. Yeah, I want to recommend it. I won't be trying it either. Yeah, I don't blame you. It does seem interesting, but not my style. And yeah, this is a bit of a cooler part where you get like a little bit of action in these dungeons. We cleared out this one, or most of this one last time, and I think our guy either died or ran out of energy, so then we ended up not finishing. But this is kind of like the Stardew Valley-esque portion, where it's like chill and crafting and harvesting, and then you have a dungeon. So yep, so you gotta kill all enemies first. But I do appreciate the dungeon here, just because, there we go. I think that's our last guy, actually. The metal scrap is what we can use to put into the furnace to get iron ingots, because right now we don't have any other method besides buying it. And then we also get loads of other materials, which is also great. Okay, so this means we need to go up to another spot. So yeah, and then also it drops some seeds, which are nice too, so that way we can be able to grow more stuff, and we don't have to pay for them. So it is pretty worthwhile, these dungeons. Alright, this is a big loot one. Here we go. Yeah, so we got onion seeds, ceramic bowls, the metal scraps is what we need the most of. Okay, that's just gonna deliver wood, sometimes scrap if we're lucky. And then, let's see, anything over here that we can look into? Nope. All these, though, are cool props, but that's about it. Alright, so that should be all the enemies left over from last time, I'm pretty sure, so let's see. Okay, let's enter, see what we got going on here. So this will be level 8. I don't know what happens when we reach the end of the dungeon, but hopefully good resources. Ooh, pumpkin seeds. Those are needed because to reach one of the portions for the witch. Alright. And those things are like, you start off with the enemy being a bat, and then these lava bats leave a trail that will damage you. And then silver nuggets are great, but we're not really using the furnace for anything in regard to that. What is that thing? Oh my god, that thing's fat. Oh my gosh. Electron powder, okay. Wow, alright. Yeah, so the deeper we go, the harder these enemies are getting. So it is a bit tough. But the good thing is, when we die, we just respawn back at our home. And then we keep all of our loot. Which is nice. Alright, so let them charge, we run good, and then this guy, we're gonna, alright. And then these jelly slimes do seem a bit like a ripoff from Stardew Valley, because you have like the same thing over there, but that's alright. Let's consume some food. Another hard part too is the pause menu. Won't pause anything. So like you pause it, these enemies are still gonna keep attacking you, and then you lose health. Alright. Alright, here's this guy. Oh, perfect. Oh, jeez. Wow, they don't damage those guys either. Oh, jeez, here we go. Alright, these spiders are insane. And then they'll shoot webs at you that kind of slow your guy down, but that's all it does. And then there's no way to like go around it. These guys, you just gotta like charge at and one hit kill. Oh god, we're getting followed by this one now. Pretty sure our inventory's full too, so we might as well just retreat. All right, good. Yeah, he got stuck on the corner. Excellent. All right, so tactical retreat. Yeah, that is the hard part, like how some of the enemies just keep attacking. But we did get this like big guy perk. We increased our armor. I think we need to upgrade to steel next, but we have iron armor, but I got bigger fish to fry currently, so oh, we could just teleport home. Sweet home, sweet home. We're gonna rest up. Okay, we're gonna get out because we need to start smelting in the furnace for these iron ingots with the scrap that we just got, so let's work on that. Okay, where is it? Right here. Okay, so we'll get 3 out of it, which I think that should be enough. Ceramic bowls might be good. Not yet though. Alright, so we'll put those in there. We'll put those in there because we could use sand. Let's go check on the farm. Farm's ready. Perfect. Oh yeah, Stormglider. I forgot to ask because I was talking to the other viewer when I was playing and I was online. But do you make any video games as well? Like, do you do anything like that? Just because they were talking to me about how they make video games on the side, so I was curious. Do you dabble in that too? Do you enjoy that process, or you just do you just play the games? Oh, we'll need the berries in the berry bush. Then while we the energy, I think the wine is done, or the grapes, so we'll check out those. Wanted to make some for fun, but I don't have the equipment. Yeah, I definitely get that. I started working on mine, and my computer just has gotten slower and weaker as time passes on. So I get you. It's been a bit rough in that aspect. Put those over there for now. But yeah, highly recommend. And also too, like we were having a good discussion where when you start looking into what it takes to make a game and making your own, you start appreciating a lot more game aspects. Like the one I noticed in Astroneer was they went through and made the effort when I was like, based on how that one sun on Glacio was, you were able to like your shadow would get casted, and I was like, wow, like going that extra mile to make a shadow of not just the player but also all the other extra features for like the stuff around it. I was like, okay, that's some dedication right there. Alright, I think that's good for now. So let's just teleport to Sweet Home, Sweet Home. We gotta drop some stuff off. So let's put the carrots in here, as well as the wheat. And then we can take a little shortcut down this way to drop other stuff off. Should we choose? Maybe we'll wait for a second. Okay, so we'll have to drop that off in a second. But we can keep dishing stuff out. Yeah, like this one, we'll move that 8 stack over. I think we have another stack over here, actually. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we have this one. And then might as well move the sulfur over. It's all part of precious materials, so I'm trying to get some organization going. Perfect, yeah. So that'll condense a good bit. And then let's put the glass over here. Move that too. These guys we'll put over here. And then in our furnace, anything we need done. Yes, some advanced would be great, I think. We got loads of it. Oh, we don't have enough heat though. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll do that many. Oh, this one's ready too. Oh yeah, we got loads of heat in here. Alright, cool. Anyways, we needed to make more oh my gosh. I do have to go down first because that's where I have the other complex parts. So, might as well have our guy make the move. Okay, let's grab up all these powders. Okay, that's all we needed. Oh yeah, the shadow and the solar panels, those are, it's all like just so much dedication, and then you're like, wow, they went the extra mile to do that, and it looks great. Oh, have you seen No Man's Sky or ever played that? That one looks like a really good Astroneer, but I know my computer could not currently take that. Like, I think my computer would probably explode if I tried to play that on it. Okay, so that's all looking good. Let's shove this story over here. And then I need to grab these guys. And then in total, so we need to build, so we need 6 of those. We have enough of everything else there. So let's go make some more complex parts to make those, to make the joining. So let's just go to, oh wait, yeah, we'll just go to Sweet Home real quick. And we gotta make some complex parts. That should be enough to do it. I'm not too sure, but we'll double check. Okay. And now for joining. Oh, we left our nails over there. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Go back down, grab the nails, grab the wood as well. I mean, I think I'll just transfer over all construction materials, portal back, and then have our guys sleep. I'll read your comment as our guy sleeps about No Man's Sky, because I am very interested in that, actually. Alright, so I think that's all we needed from these materials. Anything else? We'll grab these just in case. Start condensing down. Oh, let's have this get filled up too, so it can work as we go. Distillation cube. What is this distill down to? Might as well. We got 33 of those. Something. Oh, I have no body parts? Really? Interesting. I feel like we needed, like, would it be life powder and blood? Or I feel like we needed, like, life elixir. But anyways, we'll do life powder and blood. See if I can make some more of that zombie juice. Let's craft. Goo of health. Ugh. Nope, not what we needed nor wanted. So we'll just shove that over there. Loads of bat wings too. Ugh. Anyways, bat wings will drop off over here real quick too. Goo. Oh, there's the spider web stuff too. I think that's over here. Yep, bingo. Cool. Alright, let's go to Sweet Home and then have our guy rest up because we need the energy. Okay, so massive game, slightly overwhelming amount of items. Oh, okay, right on. I mean, it makes sense. I feel like there's just so much to do from what I've seen, but it looks really cool. I like the idea of the game's just so large. Star Seeker might honestly be like similar to it, but with the Astroneer thing. Okay, I'll have to check those out. I do like it. I really do. But I guess we'll have to see overall. Did I grab the nails that I needed to grab? Yes, okay. Okay, let's get working on these joinings. So this makes 3. Alright, I might as well work on... What? It takes wooden beams to make them too? Oh my gosh. So I might as well just make... Oh, wait, I'll just do this. Okay, so 3 of those, that should be 6 total. I think that should be enough. So, we just need to make 5. So if we make 5, let's see how that works. Yeah, definitely DM me some of your recommendations, especially, and I could see if I can get them on Switch, because I know I'll be able to play it faster than building my PC, you know, but I'd be very interested to try them out, you know. Let's take half a stack of that, eat them. Good. And then we'll put the berries, because we'll need to make those later. You know what, I'll make another set, just in case. Good. Flying the ships in No Man's Sky is great though. Ooh, space flight. Now that's cool. Okay, alchemy workbench level 2. Here we go. Alright, I am running low on space severely, but that's fine. And it's hard because you can't really rotate it to make it perfect like you'd want. Alright, so that one's done. I kind of want to free up some shelf space, so I'll keep doing that. Let's make this. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got? Okay, we can make acid. Okay, that's really good. So I just gotta figure out how can I make other stuff. Like chaos solution. I thought I had chaos solution beforehand. Can I make it from bat wings? Oh wait. If I do chaos powder. Oh no. Oh no indeed. Chaos power blood, and then what else can we put? Life extract? Okay. Let's try this. Toxic goo and no, I don't need that. Dang it. Alright. We need toxic extract. Okay, how can we make toxic extract? Can't do bat wings or anything else? Dang. Alright, anyways. Let's study the life solution. That's going to be a good item. Okay, not that one. Yeah, so we keep making goo. Clearly we're messing up somehow. Alright, life extract, let's do it. Great. Alright, a little bit, that's nice. Now, what else? Electric powder. Yes, please. Okay, not enough energy, that's fine. It's actually not fine. Okay, anyways, alright, so we're getting loads of stuff, which is great. Just not exactly what we're looking for, and then I don't know how to craft anything, so I'm definitely gonna have to like Wikipedia this stuff. Okay, loads of rope. Oh, I should probably go check on that dang astrologer. Alright, I'm gonna want to bring the gears back, and oh, okay, never mind, I thought I had the solutions. Bring back the flour. Anything else I want to drop off? Not really. Oh, we will want to pick up this though, because we'll have our service first thing in the morning. Alright, let's, we'll go to Lighthouse, check on our guy. Dang it, he's still not there, bro. What am I doing? Anyways, let's eat the flowers. Harvest the flour. Eat the flowers. Harvest the flour. Eat the flowers. Harvest the flour. And eat the flour. There you go. Harvest the flour. Eat the flour. Okay, this should maybe be enough for us to harvest these apple trees. Okay, I think we have 3 in total. 4. Alright. Good. Oh, also Storm Glider. Yeah, definitely message me on those. But come check out, we also, I don't know if it was a DLC or what, but we have our own tavern that I made, so here it is. Let's see how they're doing. Okay, we've made no money, that's great. Show me your inventory. Okay, we have a beer there, but that's it. Alright, we'll take them all, and then we'll put 80 back, so we'll have 3 to consume. Good. So there's our energy. Okay, nothing else really. Let's see what else we have in here. Anything else I want to drop off? No, we got loads of carrots though. That's always nice. Box rack, no. And then, ooh, we do have to go to the dead horse eventually. Yeah, that's been like our second chance to find the guy, and we haven't been able to. The astrologer, that is. so let's put that guy in there, that guy in there. We'll take this back. I think we'll leave the rest for now. Oh, we will need these when we go see the Tavern Keep. Okay. Oh, let's finish working on that too. So it kind of worked out in our favor to do this instead of teleporting home. What else can we... Okay, we'll do the heart. Okay, decent amount. And then, oh, that powder we're going to put over here. Good. Oh, some of this. Okay, that's all good. I think we're all squared away. Might as well look up technologies too. Marble, test the trade, carpenter and mason, but not exactly what we want. Because we want entrepreneur or whatever it was. Because we got blending, zombie winemaking, no. Writer could be interesting. So if we're making a cookbook for the one side quest, I think we're going to need that. Anything else in here? Distillation cube level 2. That could be interesting, and then we'll have to see when that finishes how we can upgrade, or if we're going to have to remove it and build a new one and lose all of our resources. Which is unfortunate, and I haven't tried that yet, but I guess we're going to see. Alright. Yep, alright, we're going to have the time run out, and I'm going to grab more coffee. Alrighty, so that finished. We're back. There we go. So let's go ahead and hit continue. And then we'll grab this. And then we'll go and do, okay, that's good. And then we'll drop some stuff off. So we're gonna drop off that and that. What else? Anything else I gotta drop off? I don't think so, really. We will free up more space by using more resources. Okay, we got a bunch of goo, but we don't really have any body parts, so I think we're gonna have to... Oh, I was supposed to check if we can do more. Anyways. So... Distillation 2. Where's that one? So I already did that. Oh, brother. We're gonna need loads more. So, what I'm thinking... Let's just teleport to Sweet Home, and then we'll have to go to the dungeon and keep harvesting a bunch of stuff, so... maybe we'll put essentials in here. Oh wait, we can put the apples here. Wheat here. Let's... Okay, we can't teleport stone yet, but we can do that first thing in the morning, and then try to continue our plot with the other guy. But, you know what? I'm going to end the episode here, and then we're going to go and come back again for another episode. So make sure to like and subscribe to Supreme Scotty, and follow and comment for more on Twitch. This was another great episode. We'll see you shortly for another one in terms of live on Twitch for another episode where we'll continue in the dungeon.